over here will show faction ranking scroll, overall ranking, military ranking, production ranking. Production is how much stuff you build and how good of a trader you are. Territorial rating, and your finances, your money, and population, which has gone down because I have no place. And then you can compare that with all factions, living factions, which gets rid of all the factions that have died out. The top 5 factions, which are the best. Looks like the Vandals, the Sassanids, the Romans, and I are the best. Oh, I know the Huns. I'm below them. Neighboring factions, those are factions that border your cities. In custom selection, you just click down here and have whatever you want show up. And then here is the list scroll, which is a very convenient scroll to look at. It shows you your generals, how many soldiers they have, where they are located at, which is under status, or not status, but tell you. Your settlements that you can move between. I don't have any at the moment. And your agents, which are spies, diplomats, and assassins. There's the financial scroll here, which tells you your income, how much money you're making, and the such. And your diplomacy, which tells you how many enemies you have, and your allies, your protectorates, which you likely won't get in this game, as it's really difficult to do. And you can look down here for the other ones. And that's pretty much layout of the campaign game, other than the cities, which we'll go over later for my next turn. But there's a guy there. I figure we should battle him.
Yes. March, Lord. March, General.
Get armies in reserve.
No more moves.
That guy is surrounded. We're no longer the richest faction. End turn report. You can right click these to get rid of them instead of minusing out. Or you can minimize it with this. A rebellion has taken place in the Western Roman Empire, which means their faction has split. Here's a general guy. If you can bribe him and add him to your units, it's pretty convenient. It's like he does not like us, so he's not going to do that. I'm gonna search around for some more stuff. See if I get my spy in here. 55% chance success. It was a failure. Disappointing. And now we can get to a battle, which I will show you at the moment.
Destroy! Fear us! General! Orders! Move! Yes! Move! General! March!
Now it'll be a 2-on-2 battle.
General!
But we can't attack this turn. Because our units have run out of points.
Forward!
Alright, and my turn. Alright, looks like he's kind of screwed. He's going to get his ass beat. I know that for a fact, because I am going to do that to him. Marriage celebration. Someone in our family has gotten married. That'll tell you when a male gets married. If a female's getting married, you get to choose if she can or not.
Move, Chief. Forward, Chief.
This guy is,
forward.
You know, epically screwed right now. Royally screwed. He's gonna die today because he's surrounded by all my units. It's gonna be a massive battle. All right. A lot of this army to be controlled by the AI. I'm going to allow that. So I can't, because I can't control all the units at one time. Could attempt a night attack, which I think I'll do, but that'll kick out everyone who can't do a night attack. So I'm not going to. That'll make the fight more fair on his side. So I'm gonna keep it on full battle size. We're gonna fight on the battle map, or we could automatically resolve, which is the option below it. I'm not gonna do auto. I don't auto it, and because you know I know you guys like to see battles. I'll start autoing it if there's like a battle that doesn't really matter though. Here's the loading screen. Gives you a quote at the bottom and a loading bar.
Our foes are gathered. Now we see where they want to die. It is time for their dying. Harden your hearts and let your rage strengthen your sinews. Look at them. Look and remember. Every one of them fears you. Fear gnaws at their gizzards. Fear eats their hearts. Fear of me. Fear of you. Now fight!
There's a little motivational speech that your general should give at the start of a battle. And then you can wait for different types of different times, maybe nighttime, or you can wait for different weather. I rather like fighting in snow and stuff. Now this guy is pretty much surrounded. He was backed up against the river, but I don't see the river anywhere on the map, so yeah, it looks like it's way over there. I'm not sure. It should be that way though, that general direction. And now you could organize your units. Your general's cavalry, you could mouse over them and grab more than one, or you can hold control and move them, or you could grab one, hold shift, and grab everything in between. You can press G to group a unit, G to ungroup them. Get my general together. Cavalry. This is my melee cavalry, and my missile cavalry is these guys, which are horde units. You have this setting down here, which is skirmish mode. I'm gonna disable that. That means where the battle gets close, they will run away, so they don't take damage. You can change formats by pushing F or this button right here, which will change them into a special format depending on if the unit can use one. You can push C to loose formation, which will loosen your units out, which is fairly good for fighting a large group of enemies so that you don't get surrounded. Just convenience. And then you have your melee units. Your swordsmen are good at close combat. And then you have your spear units, which are good against cavalry types, which I'll move behind. And they also have special formations, like this one is Stiltram, which is a circular formation. So I'm going to show that to you.
Yes.
It's good for if they're surrounded, but they can't move in that formation, which is a little disappointing. It's not really disappointing though, but you know, it sucks a little bit. And then there's someone I didn't grab. Who is this? My archers, of course. They have a fire arrow technique, flaming arrows, which are more inaccurate, but they do more damage. And they also add an element of fear into the enemy's hearts, which makes them easier to rout, which means they'll run. They'll start running when the going gets tough. You can also set them to disable skirmish, which I will, and there's fire at will mode. There's also guard mode and run mode, which is R, but that lowers your stamina, and when they get tired, they fight less well, they die more. And then you can also zoom back in on your battle map, which I like doing, but I'm going to keep it. I usually zoom in once or twice, depending on how many units I can fit on the map. Then there's also the option to speed up the game, double game speed, or triple game speed, which makes things go faster, which helps if you're, you know, done with the battle, or if you want units to move around faster so you can have more time to battle. And then there's also this bar here, which shows you how many enemies you've killed, how many of the allies are dead, and it shows you the blue is your chance for victory, and the red is their chance for victory, which means we have the advantage. Let me grab all my units, which is Control A, and move them forward. Not too far forward though, because they got units set up. Of course, that's gonna, depending on where you click, it'll skew your line, which I dislike. They're moving back. Let me zoom out on my map all the way, because we're gonna get reinforcements soon. Reinforcements delayed. That's fine. Their units are Comitatancies, which are a heavy infantry type that also throw some pilla before they fight. And they got some Limitane, which are a spear type. They don't have any special abilities really, spear type. And they have Eastern archers, which are some of the best archers in the game. They have a long range, and they have good defense and melee attack. And then there's their general unit, which is pretty good. Now, I'm going to use these guys to harass their units. I'm going to put them on skirmish mode. I'm going to have them come and harass the enemy by running around. They have a special thing called Cantabrian Circle, which they'll circle around, run around in circles like this. and it makes it harder for them to get shot by missiles. Oh, actually, these guys do have a missile attack, which is fine by me. Let me get my swordsman up. Move them along. My swordsman and my spearman, of course. Let's grab these guys as well. If you push spacebar, you can see